I'm so tired. The heir keeps a courtesan at a brothel. How can I keep living like this? Cry, cry, cry. Is that all you do? Do you know? Every time you cry, it floods in here. If you've had enough, come in and free me. Wait. Did I really make that happen? Destroy the Marquis household. Earn your chance to live again. Fail, and your soul is erased. They bullied my sister. I'm done with this family. The heir was lonely and frustrated. So Lu Qingqing kindly comforted him. How generous of her. On the heir's behalf, I'll pay 1 copper for Miss Lu's freedom. Let me see which bastard dares cause trouble at Moonlight Pavilion. My lady, what are you trying to do? You're humiliating the heir. Please leave. I came to thank Miss Lu for caring for my husband. Keep playing, keep dancing. My lord, your wife is usually so meek. What's gotten into her today? If she keeps this up, how can I face anyone again? You should go talk to her. If your wife keeps causing trouble, the whole household will be disgraced. Xia Weining, are you finished? You've disgraced us all. My lord, you misunderstand. I couldn't let people call you a brothel addict. So I came to free Miss Lu. Yet you say, I embarrassed you. Then perhaps I should ask His Majesty for a divorce. His Majesty arranged our marriage. We can't. Divorce. I'll go home with you. Just stop this. What about Lu Qingqing? Free her. Of course we'll free her. But I only brought 1 copper coin. I'll give her contract to the heir at once. How generous. What a bastard. The real show starts now. Sis, that crying was terrible. You stopped instantly. What else could I do? Cry for 6 hours? Do I look like an opera singer? But when I cried before, the pain was real. Cease. From now on, follow me. You'll have fewer reasons to cry. And far more to smile. Kneel. Father, I was born to merchants. But I'm still part of this family. You didn't even ask what happened, yet ordered me to kneel. Even favoritism has limits. Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. This woman has no manners. Maybe you should yield this time. Don't fight them head-on. We'll only suffer. Yield my foot. Sis, His Majesty arranged your marriage. Why choose our family? Because we're rich. Why did they marry you? They wanted our money. We're rich. What are you afraid of? Stand your ground. They can't live off you. Then bully the one paying. If this family can't tolerate me, I'll take my dowry worth millions in gold and return home. Chengfeng, tell me exactly what happened. Scared already? The show hasn't even begun. You did it, yet won't admit it. How pathetic. Weining, Father, I've always protected this family's name. The heir has visited brothels for years and kept a woman outside. Wouldn't it be worse if that spread? So, I paid 1 copper coin to free Lu Qingqing. Consider it thanks for the past 3 years. Then, I patiently convinced the household's only heir to change his ways and come home. Little sister,
With storytelling like that,
you belong in a tea house. Nonsense. After causing such a scandal, what dignity does this household have left? Waiting. Kneel in the ancestral hall all day. My sister can't endure that place. Look at you protecting me. They need the power to punish us first. The heir was at fault. Yet I'm punished. So this family still sees me as an outsider. In that case, I'll take my dowry worth millions in gold and go home. Wei Ning meant well. Her methods were harsh. But her intentions were good. Now that you're both home, live peacefully from now on. No more trouble. I'll remember that, Father. Taking control here was almost too easy.
well,
How was that? Cease. Watch closely. That's how you take control. You offended the whole household today. What if they target you later? Seriously? Not while I control the accounts. I don't care what monsters they are. They'll still behave. You're incredible. I endured them for 3 years. Yet one day with you felt better. Cease. You're all our family has left. Mother and father will rely on you someday. Be strong. Fight for yourself like you fought for me. I wasn't protecting you. I feared you destroy the ancestral hall. You're impossible.
still.
Lu Qingfeng. He wasn't always like this. Rotten men are like rotten eggs. It never happens overnight. They rot slowly from within. You were too kind. So he kept pushing you around. Patience never earns respect. With rotten people, crush their arrogance at once. That mouth of yours shows no mercy. Why spare wicked people? So they can devour us. A brain is for settling scores, not collecting dust. After that uproar, Moonlight Pavilion dared not keep Lu Qingqing. But fearing the heir, they paid her heavily, just to make her leave. Freed for 1 copper coin, she left with 3,000 taels. Lu Qingqing made history. The heir now hides her in the southern city as his mistress. A mistress with no name or status. Chengfeng, you promised me wealth, glory, and the young mistress's place. I'll have it all. She is rather pitiful. Pitiful. Pitiful people often cause their own misery. She could have lived honestly, but chose to steal another woman's life. When that failed, she schemed. That isn't pitiful. She got what she deserved. The heir betrayed me first. He can't blame me for fighting back. I will enter that household. A month passed quickly. The hidden mistress finally lost patience and stood in the rain outside the estate, playing the victim again. You've been waiting here. Of course, good seats make a better show. What kind of act is this? standing in this downpour. Aren't you afraid of getting sick? Xia Weining. I suggest you stay out of this. Qingqing is weak. She can't stay in the rain. The more you cause trouble, the more he'll pity me. Make a scene today, and you'll only help me. Come inside. Don't get sick. Those two are sworn enemies. Why is she suddenly so kind? There must be a trap. I'm not going in. Then I'll shut the gate. Nervous already? Inviting trouble in is easy. But once you enter, the real show begins. Nervous already? Inviting trouble in is easy. But once you enter, the real show begins. Weining, don't try anything. I'm warning you. If Qingqing gets hurt, I won't forgive you. Try anything. Against people like you, I only return what you give. Little sister, are you going to find shower? Why bring your nephew? I'm calling reinforcements. Exactly. That 7-year-old menace will make this much more fun. You're even using a child. Just as expected. The show is starting. What do we do? What now? Miss Liu only caught a chill from standing in the rain. Medicine and rest will cure her. It's nothing serious. Thank goodness. Yes, thank goodness. Anything else? What, a cold isn't enough? Were you hoping she was pregnant too?
To be honest,
The young lady is pregnant. But the child is not yet stable. I didn't dare say more. But she must remain in bed. I'll prescribe medicine to protect the child. All that rain and kneeling paid off. As long as I have this child, I already have 1 foot inside the Marquis household. Using pregnancy to force her way in. The oldest mistress trick there is. I'm going to be a father. I'm going to be a father. I'm going to be. Why did shower come now? Are you becoming father to that concubine's child? Where did this little menace come from? Why ruin everything now? Then what am I? I won't let another woman bear your child. You did this on purpose, didn't you? Of course not. I only brought him to meet everyone. Now the real show begins. Let's see how our noble heir calms his eldest son. Father is having a child with another woman. He doesn't want me anymore. Why did this little ancestor come now? If this gets out, how can I face anyone?
shower, be good.
Stop crying. Father will take you to the ancestral hall. You even used a 7-year-old. You really are something. Learn from me. This is just the start. The best part is still coming. Since marrying into this household, she hadn't smiled like that in years. The inner residence had trapped her, nearly suffocating her. At dawn, I'll take my sister outside and show her real life. Good news truly lifts the spirit. I haven't slept this well in ages. So this is what I missed indoors, while locked behind the inner gates. The capital is so lively. You can't look away, can you? Stay close. There's more to see. Look at you. You're all grown up. Who still eats this? You still say one thing and want another.
Try it.
You're only a spirit. But maybe you can taste it. At last, the cheerful sister I knew has returned. Why is that lady feeding sweets to thin air? Could she be a little touched? All you suffered can't be forgotten. For everything they owe you, I'll collect every debt with interest. See these. After we switch back, bring me more. Don't visit empty-handed. Just to cry. I'm broke in the afterlife. Stop joking. Who talks about dying like that? I'm warning you now, so you won't forget later. Shengfeng grows more shameless every day. He even ignores his own child.
No.
He still showers father. I should check on him. My stomach. My lord, save me. I can't live like this. Where's my wife? Where did she go? Early this morning. My lady went to the market. She said she wouldn't return for lunch. If my sister weren't so proper, I'd gladly let Lu Qingfeng taste his own medicine. What are you saying? How can a lady speak so shamelessly? I'm only telling the truth. Just as expected. The plan worked. My lord, what happened? You look awful. Didn't you sleep well? Already falling apart. Let's see you survive. What's next? He's had enough already. The real show has just begun. My lady, the Marchioness summons you. You and the heir must report at once. Were we out too long? Will mother punish us?
Don't worry.
If I'm right, they gathered everyone to bring pregnant Lu Qingqing inside. If that's true, we should have stayed out longer. Well, well. What a touching scene between doomed lovers. My lady, the wise know when to yield. Lower your head this once. I refuse. What are you and Nanny Wang doing? Why trade looks? She wants me to yield, but I refuse. We're seeing who glares harder. Father, mother. Ching Ching carries my child. Our bloodline can't remain outside. I want her as my second wife. That woman has a fierce temper. She'll surely make a scene. And fight this. I don't object. Since you want this game, I'll make it even messier. What's wrong? Object if you want. Even I don't object. Why are you all nervous? Laugh if you want. They can't see you. Don't hurt yourself holding it in. Is it because Lu Qingqing came from a brothel? Would bringing her in disgrace the family? But I bought her freedom for 1 copper. She is now a servant, not a courtesan. Her contract belongs to me. If I, her mistress, approve, she may marry. So none of you need worry. Even if this family makes a servant the heir second wife, outsiders will still mock us. But she is pregnant. The child can't be born outside. Though this child was conceived outside, while she was still his mistress. You can't take it already. I've barely begun twisting the knife. They fooled around for 3 years, yet never had a child. But right after I freed her, she suddenly got pregnant. Father, mother. Surely you don't suspect. The child isn't the heir's. Now I'm completely confused. If his wife doesn't want me here, I simply won't enter. There's no need to humiliate me. I was untouched when I met him. Since then, I've belonged only to him. Every woman at Moonlight Pavilion can testify. If his wife cannot tolerate me, I may as well die here. Qingqing. Don't.
Go on, then.
If you dare, do it. She fainted. That was almost convincing. Is Qingqing all right? Is the baby safe? Put her down. This isn't the time. Treat her first. How is the baby? Please say it's safe. Doctor, you must save the child. Exactly. Doctor, please. Make sure it survives. I'm waiting for the birth, so we can test its bloodline. Pretending to faint. Let's see how long you can act. That was ruthless. You struck right at her heart. Compared to her schemes, this is nothing. She wants a blood test. In her dreams, but she slipped up. So things are easier now. Next, we close the net. I bribed every maid. Serving Lu Qingqing. Yes, everyone. We can afford it. Watch this courtyard closely. Every move she makes. Report it to me. Once silver changes hands, information follows. I even paid 2 groups of beggars to track her every move outside. Sis, our family got rich through trade. Learn to use money. If silver solves it, it's barely a problem. You really are clever. Isn't this worth all her secrets?
Well.
Yes, absolutely. No one settles accounts better. My lady, here is the information you wanted. The first report is in. It seems Lu Qingqing has an interesting secret. Whenever she sneaks out, she hides beneath a hood and hires a black carriage. She always visits the war minister's estate. The war minister's estate. Could the child belong to one of his sons? The question is which one? The eldest is older and already married. He and his wife are devoted, with an excellent reputation. He doesn't seem the type. If it isn't him, then among the others, the second son is most likely. He's around Qingfeng's age and often visits brothels. He's also a known womanizer, so he's the prime suspect. Then there's the third son. But he just turned 20. He's 4 years younger than Lu Qingqing. He only studies and rarely goes out. It's probably not him.
The more I thought,
the more complicated it became. At first I thought, if he came from an ordinary family, I could pay him to come here and admit his affair with Lu Qingqing. Then we could expose her publicly. If money didn't work, I could find leverage and force him to cooperate.
But now,
the suspect was a minister's son. That made things far harder. We couldn't storm into his estate and confront him. We have news. We found the truth. Lu Qingqing's secret lover isn't a young master. Not a young master. Then who? A servant at the minister's estate. The coachman. I once saw him from afar. He's nearly 50, with gray hair and a hunchback. I never knew Lu Qingqing was that desperate. An old bachelor? Even better. This time, let's see how she recovers. Let's see how she explains this. This makes things much easier. A coachman is easier to handle than a minister's son. After watching them for days, I learned their meeting time and routine. The moment Lu Qingqing left that day, I gathered everyone and boarded a carriage. I heard the war minister recently acquired fine Fergana horses. I prepared costly gifts. We'll visit under the excuse of seeing them. It may also help the heir gain an ally. The moment he heard it could help his career, he took the bait. What an honor to welcome the Marquis family. Forgive my late greeting. Please come inside. You're too kind, Minister. Today we only The war minister welcomed us warmly and personally greeted us. He clearly respected our household. After all, much of the army's supplies came from the Marquis household. More precisely, my dowry. Minister, forgive our sudden visit. We heard you recently obtained fine horses, so we came to see them. Of course. Since my lady is interested, I'll personally lead you to the rear courtyard. Let us admire them. Are you sure they're meeting today? Relax. I calculated everything. I won't be wrong, but what if? What if they aren't here? Then we really came to see the horses. Either way, we lose nothing, not to boast. But the horse is here. Easy. Do you think I'm a horse? Not to boast. But the horse is here. Be gentle. Do you think I'm a horse? What was that?
No one could clearly see inside.
But no one there was a fool. The minister's wife looked furious. She clearly knew what was happening. Such shamelessness under my roof. Who's in there? Come out now. This is disgusting. How disgraceful. This is unacceptable. Master, I was wrong. Drag that shameless woman out as well. Those clothes. That crabapple pattern. Isn't that what Ching Ching wore when she left? All that planning paid off. The star is finally appearing. At last, we'll see her true face. How could it be him? Well, well. Isn't this Lu Qingjing? The courtesan I freed for 1 copper. What are you doing here? Wait, you.
Could it be
That at Moonlight Pavilion, you weren't just surviving. You actually enjoyed it. Oh, dear. Then freeing you must have ruined your fun. How thoughtless of me. That was vicious, even for you. Enough. This is humiliating. If word spreads, how will this family face anyone? Our scandal was exposed publicly. Before the Marquis family. We can't let them live. Guards, drag them away and beat them to death. Master, spare me. That shameless woman seduced me. She came looking for me. I served this house for 30 years. I may lack merit, but I worked hard. Master, please spare me. No wonder he's still single at 50. A coward like him is exactly Lu Qingqing's type. Drag them away. Stop. I can't watch her die. Wait. That fool is playing hero again. Minister. Qingqing carries. My child. Please hand her to our household. Unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. The heir is this foolish. He accepted the humiliation outright. Seriously? Is he an idiot? Yes. A huge one. My lord. I was forced. You're the only man I love. My lord, I'm carrying your child. Please save me. Save our child. Look at them. Gazing into each other's eyes. At home, I can deal with them freely. But outside, I must protect my sister's reputation. Besides, if Lu Qingqing died here, the heir would blame my sister.
No rules.
Let's enjoy this slowly. Take concubine Lu back. Without my permission. She may not cause more trouble. No matter how she begged. After one night, his feelings for her had already cooled. Waning, what are you doing? Here he comes, seeking attention again. He may be my brother-in-law, but that face still disgusts me. What are you reading, my lady? I had some free time, so I came to keep you company. You're busy with official duties. How could I take your time? It's fine. Qingqing has behaved lately. I should visit Spring Blossom Courtyard more. After all, you're the true mistress here. Bring my cloak, ready the carriage. Where are you going? I just arrived. I'm tired of restaurants. I promised the eldest son's wife I'd visit her to discuss embroidery. I shouldn't keep her waiting. Make yourself comfortable, husband. The eldest son's wife is fortunate. She has a son and daughter. Why envy her? Once you return to life, your best days lie ahead. With you beside me, I feel safe. Just wait, sis. That day is near. The heir locked Lu Qingqing away. Under heavy guard, they forced medicine down her throat, terrified for the child. The once famous courtesan
Had now
grown bloated and miserable, disgusted even with herself. If I can't poison him, I'll die with this cursed child. I'll make him regret it forever. My lady, the winter jasmine on Mount Yan is blooming. The mountain is covered in flowers. May I take you there? Forget it. I won't trust you again. My lady, I brought pear syrup from Fulai House. Your favorite. It's still warm. Leave it there. You say he disgusts you, yet never refuse his food. That's different. The pear syrup did nothing wrong. Mother, don't you love father anymore? The heir had barely left when Shower from Autumn Courtyard came running in after him. Lately, he had grown closer to me, but his blunt question left me speechless. The little rascal was perceptive. Honestly, I wanted that answer too. I only want to see Shower grow up safely. Nothing else matters. At least this trip wasn't wasted. She had finally decided. Mother only wants you to grow up safely. Nothing else matters now. I don't like father much anymore either. Why not? Because father will have another child. One not born by mother. Then he won't love me. Silly child. Mother will always love you most.
Xiaoya, listen.
Stay away from the side courtyard. Never play somewhere dangerous.
Keep your nanny beside you.
Understand. Don't wander off. His words finally woke me up. The child in Lu Qingqing's belly was a dangerous unknown. I couldn't lower my guard. I doubled the servant's reward and ordered them to stay alert and watch her closely. Report even the slightest move.
She
wouldn't hurt Shower, would she? She better not, or I'll make her regret being born. My lady, something terrible happened. Concubine Lu escaped. You watched her day and night, without looking away. How did a pregnant woman escape? My worst fear came true. Though heavily pregnant, Lu Qingqing climbed the wall and fled. She even left a note, luring Shower to the lakeside garden. The lake cut like icy blades. Where was Shower?
Xiaoya.
Shower, where are you?
Xiaoya.
Answer me. She's in the water. The little rascal was unharmed. My heart, stuck in my throat, finally settled. Why are you here so late? What happened? I knew concubine, Lu wrote the note. When she pushed me, I dodged. She fell in herself. You were too reckless. Copy the 3-character classic 10 times. Remember this lesson. Why am I here? My lady, why are you beating me? Enough. My lord, that vicious woman wants to beat me to death. I know I was wrong. My lord, I admit it. Please ask your wife to forgive me. For now, I'll spare you. If you target Shower again, you and that child will die. Lu Qingqing was dragged back. This time, the heir spared no expense. The guards were too tight for even a fly to escape. I went to the war minister's estate for this. Perfect for teaching her manners. Why bring a riding crop? Why is she holding that? Do you know why the heir spared you? Xia Weining, don't celebrate yet. As long as I live, I'll find another chance to kill your son. Once my child is born, he'll become the eldest son. Then this household will be mine. How ridiculous. Even now, you still dream of rising through your child. Do you still think that child is the heir's? He used this crop on the coachman every time. You secretly met him while confined. That child could be his. No, it can only be the heir's. It must be his. The heir arranged a midwife. Once the child is born, they'll test its blood. If the baby isn't his, he'll send you both to that coachman. No, it can't be the coachman's. After taking my sister's body, I secretly drugged the heir's meals to suppress his fertility. She could never bear his child. Desperate for a child, she turned to the coachman. And now, she had to face the consequences. Lu Qingqing gave birth early. The heir sent the child to the coachman's ruined home. She completely lost her mind. Soon, New Year's Eve arrived. Lu Qingfeng seemed like a new man. He stayed with Shower and me every day. Mother, I want to hang this at the gate. Go to hell. In this life, I failed only you and Shower. If there is another life, I'll repay you both. Father. Mother. From now on, please take my place and care for Weining. The hatred spanning 2 lifetimes ended in tragedy. Authorities ruled Lu Qingqing killed her child and attacked us. Every home glowed on New Year's Eve, but the Marquis estate was silent. Are you sad? At the war minister's estate, I was reborn. At last, my new life could begin.